I've grabbed 3 of them. I haven't had a single sip of Caesar yet.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah. But I got 2 waiting for me for the end.
Happy DocMas residents, and welcome to the Dr. DC podcast. It is DocMas. It's number 5, and my name is producer Richard, and across from me is the doctor himself. You had so much time to think of something. I kept going and going and going. And you actually look like you had something. I could see something stirring, and I was like, oh, you must have an idea.
This is such an attack. This is such a personal attack.
Yeah.
On my improv ability, which is beyond reproach.
Of course.
Almost didn't find that word.
You are Mr. Imagination.
Yeah. And so, as such, I would like to bid good morrow.
Whoa, there you go.
Yeah, you listen. Sit the fuck down.
Oh
this
my
is
God.
my house.
Holy fuck. I mean, it is.
This is my house.
It's our studio.
We're in my house. Yeah. In my house. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Look, the latter half of this podcast studio moved. It's fine.
Yeah. And that was a fine era for listening.
I think in some ways, depending on what you're coming here for, it was the best time.
Yeah.
Especially when there wasn't me very much at all.
Yeah. If you're coming here for a lot of solo eps. Then,
Yeah. Then you're getting it, you know? You're doing the podcast version of Jilling.
That's all right.
Some JOI episodes.
JOI?
Yeah.
Telling them how they should be listening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, of course, we are into episode 5. It's deep.
It's DiceMas.
It's DiceMas, baby.
Fuck.
Christmas on
Infinite DocMas.
DocMas. Fuck.
We can't put mus in 2 spots of that.
It's too clunky.
Final DocMas.
That's right. Which means
it will be if we keep stacking stuff for the final episode.
fucking truly. Okay, well, let's roll the dice.
Okay, so this is my roll first.
That's right.
Here we go. Awful roll. Terrible animation. 12.
I hate it so much. Oh, no.
Darkside's rule.
Fuck.
I get to create a rule that applies for the rest of the show.
Was it the rest of the show?
Yeah.
Let me
for the rest of DocMas. It's not just for this episode.
For the rest of the day. Fuck, I did write that. Shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
So.
Remember how I love you?
Yeah. So
and we're best friends.
It's okay. I've got one queued up for this. I think it's funny.
Okay.
All bathroom breaks must happen on air. Which just means you got to get up and leave. It doesn't mean you have to record yourself doing it.
Oh, thank God.
It just means we're not doing them between episodes.
Oh, no.
The bathroom breaks just happen while an episode's happening.
So no matter, and well, then now they're really going to be able to tell who takes more shit.
Yeah. Or at least with which kind of regularity.
Yeah.
Every 2.5 episodes, Richard is gone.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
All right. That's a good one. Yeah.
So there you go.
Was that the one you had queued?
Yeah. but I wanted it to land early because I knew you'd have one.
I did. Yeah.
So I kind of missed the boat on one, but that's okay.
Also, what is with you and shits?
I just think they're good.
You really love comedy.
Oh, sorry. I want to clarify.
Yeah.
But it's not vamping. You just keep the episode going. So it's not like put everything on pause till I'm back from the washroom. It's just you keep the episode going and the other person's just not there.
Do I have to like keep asking questions from the bathroom?
So if I'm gone, you ask a question and you'll have to answer it. If you're gone, I'll have to ask the next question.
Oh, interesting.
You just keep the episode going while the bathroom break is happening.
Okay, well, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Okay. Well, then
your roll.
Roll my roll.
Here we go.
What? Just fat fingers.
I'm trying. Why?
From the one dice that doesn't do it. Just like close it out and open
Let
it.
me do this.
Shouldn't be this hard.
Why? Oh, you could just tap on the dice. I didn't have to hit the button.
Jesus Christ.
3. Oh!
Two-Face rules.
Of course, 3 is the Two-Face rules one.
What other one would it be?
I mean, God, we're such a bad podcast.
It's the only one that makes sense.
All right. So you flip, and if it's heads, nothing happens. You just kind of fully skip.
You get to skip all eating and drinking for that episode.
Right. And if it's tails,
every question,
you have to flip to see if you eat or drink.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
You've got a Caesar right now. That's your item.
Yes.
I've got a Caesar. We'll see if I get to have a sip.
Yeah. Okay. That's how it's done, by the way.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't like it. It was too smooth, too confident of a catch.
And I immediately know where the coin is.
I don't love that.
Tails.
So you're
every
gonna have
single
to flip.
one.
Well, now the wording is for every question and segment.
Yes. Technically.
Right.
Yes.
So that also means that before we do like the plugs bit at the end,
yes,
you'll have to flip.
I have to do it again.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that, I guess I'll do it again before the first question. What?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
What?
I was just trying to think like when should we read the question and then do it, but it has nothing to do with the answering. So yeah, just
no. That. Did we also put one in this year?
No, because you had it in the thing, so I didn't.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it doesn't have it for the answers, so that's why I was like,
yeah, no, you're right, but I didn't because
Okay.
we had this.
Okay. So, first question. Tails.
Nice. Drink.
Yeah, if I can drink. At least it's not a whole one each time.
Yeah, that would be nuts.
I did do a drink. I didn't just
yeah.
do a sip. See, this is an Alfred's taste test. First question comes from Facebook.
Going to the face in the book, going to the Facebook.
From Jamie Edmond, who asks, is there a single monitor or a race of monitors? The back and forth on this has me confused.
There is a race of monitors. Well, sorry. There's both. So in the original, like Crisis on Infinite Earths, the first time we ever meet the monitor, there's only one monitor. It's Mar-Novu. He's the monitor. And then there's the anti-monitor.
Okay.
When the multiverse is reborn after Infinite Crisis, then there's 52 worlds, right? Not Infinite Earths.
Yeah.
And then there is a monitor for each world. More akin to Marvel's Watchers, I think.
Sure. But who watches them?
Well, oh my God. Oh my God. Quis custodi et ipsos custodis. So then there was a monitor for each world. Now, what we've learned since then.
Oh, you got that producer Richard confidence.
What we've learned since then in things like Dark Knight's Metal.
Yeah.
When we discover that the secret prisoner that the Batman Who Laughs brought from the Dark Multiverse was Mar-Novu, the original monitor, who he describes as having recoalesced, meaning that the monitors were all like a fractured aspect of the over monitor, which is Mar-Novu.
Uber monitor?
Well, easy. That's on Earth 10. There's a... So Mar-Novu is the monitor. And then in Death Metal, we refine this idea even further. So we have the over monitor,
the under
which
monitor.
is Mar-Novu. He's the monitor of the positive matter multiverse. He watches the orrery of worlds and makes sure that that's all going tickety-boo. There's the anti-monitor, Mobius, who is at the edges of creation, destroying things that go wrong. He's a destroyer.
Wouldn't it be the under monitor?
Well, no, he's because he was just called the monitor and the anti-monitor first. The over monitor is a newer name for him.
Is there an under one?
No. Oh. Well, yes.
Oh, okay.
But he's called the World Forger.
Okay.
And his name is Alphaeus. He's the World Forger. He's in the Dark Multiverse, creating new stories, new worlds. And if they're good, they rise and they join the positive matter multiverse.
Oh, this is the whole death metal thing?
And if they are broken worlds, then they get destroyed by the dragon of the forge, and their their matter, their like essence or whatever goes back to make a new one.
Sure.
So those are the three things. So that's the where we live in it right now. So I think technically the answer to your question is that there has only ever been one monitor, because even when there were 52 of them, they were all just aspects of Mar Novu, and he has been reconstituted as a single being. He died in Crisis on Infinite Earths. Pieces of him came back when the multiverse was reborn, but he's been fully reconstituted. So there is only one Monitor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So
all yes and yes.
Technically, you could say a member of a race because he has two brothers. But he's like of the race of like celestial, like kind of things, So,
Good Lord.
There you go.
All right. With that, we'll go to the next question, which means we're leaving the Facebook and we're heading over to Threads.
Threads.
Who asks?
You're a coward who can't do enough syllables.
Mr. E64, who asks, where do you... I can't do enough. Anyways, yeah, I'm afraid of the amount
he's a 6-syllable chump.
Mr. E64 says, where do you think Hawk and Dove work best in the DC universe? They've been in the Titans, the street level vigilantes, and even magical avatars of the Lords of Order and Chaos.
I mean, the thing that works for me is that they're a little bit of both of that. Like, I think it's amazing that they get their powers from the Lords of Order and Chaos, but maybe call them like lesser Lords of Order and Chaos, like T'Char and Taratea, I don't know, are like the preeminent ones, and certainly not representative of the group. Because remember, their thing is that it's a Lord of Order and a Lord of Chaos who Romeo and Juliet, and then their experiment to see if their powers can coexist.
I didn't flip the coin.
Or what? Oh, fuck. Flip it. Let's see. That was a reed flip.
It was,
Tails. Yeah, have another drink, baby. But yeah, their experiment was to see if they each empowered someone, could they work together as a team? Could order and chaos coexist? So you got to imagine they're doing that rogue from the rest of the Lords of Order and Chaos.
Yeah.
And so because of that, it does kind of work for me when Hawk and Dove are essentially street level superheroes in Washington, D.C. They're not operating at a level really at a scale beyond like Green Arrow or Batman or something like that. They're, street level superheroes that have this like cosmic, power source. I like that. I actually think I like them less on the Titans. I liked how they were played on the show Titans, but I don't think of Titans when I think of Hawk and Dove. You know what I mean? I don't even really think of them on other teams.
They're just their own thing.
Maybe in a big ass Justice League, the way I like a big ass Justice League. But like, I don't really think of them that way. I think of them as like off in their own corner a little bit.
And they sort of do lots of different types of things.
Yeah, but generally it's, because they're based in Washington too, there's a lot of like, political intrigue or like an assassin or like a diplomat from another country. What is their country up to? Or, they go on adventure to, I like that sort of shit for them.
It is very funny to have characters who have like fucking medieval weapons and wings, and yet like, or no, that's the Hawks.
That's Hawks. That's Hawkman and
Hawk, yeah.
Hawkwoman. Yeah.
It makes more sense.
Yeah. I mean, Hawk and Dove are, I like their powers, and I like that they're, they bicker and shit.
Yeah.
I just, it's not that I'm against them being part of big teams for big events. Throw them in there. I like to see everyone in there for that. But if the question is, I don't think that because their powers come from a big cosmic entity that they have to go on crazy Dr. Fate adventures.
Sure.
I don't believe that. I don't even think you should put them in the Justice League Dark or anything.
Yeah.
Just let them have their own little contained crime adventures, you know? That's good for me.
I like that. I do like them on the Titans, but yeah, I hear you.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, I'll flip the coin for the last one here.
Have we only answered 3 questions? Or did we skip
sorry, there's a 4th one.
Oh, okay.
All right. Fucking Tails again.
Tails, yes. That's what you get.
Fuck.
To quote our favorite movie, you get what you fucking deserve.
I fucking think it's so funny that Nicole Byer loves Foley.
So funny.
And she's never seen the first movie.
Yeah, I mean, I have heard some people say stuff that it's like, honestly, from a like trolling perspective,
Oh, you were saying
I sound like it does kind of sound like a thing I'm into, but I absolutely will not be seeing it.
No. Yo Crow on Instagram.
Okay. Now we're going to Instagram. Quam questions and answer them.
Yo Crow. Who asks, who would be the first person you would use Scarecrow's fear toxin on? So
the first person I would use it on?
Jesus.
Oh boy. First person I would use it on. I guess here's where I'm getting hung up.
Mm-hmm.
Do I just want a person to be afraid, or am I using it to find out what makes a person afraid?
I mean, what's the situation would you want that?
I guess I don't.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to clear that.
Yeah,
up.
no. It was just you want to make.
I just want to make someone afraid.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who do I want to make afraid?
Which is all the CEOs.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna wait outside the front door with a syringe.
You're really
with
like
a syringe glove. Who walks out the front door?
What?
It's because he came out by himself. It's like late at night. Doesn't it feel like if you're like
was it late at night?
Yeah, it was like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. or something. The guy was like waiting all night or something like that, wasn't it? I might have that detail wrong, but
I don't think that's true.
Oh, I thought that's what it was. To me, it just feels like there should be an underground garage with a driver waiting. If I was
all
a CEO,
CEOs?
if I was a CEO, I wouldn't be walking out the front fucking door.
Do you just think that there's like a series of tunnels for all rich people?
No, I don't. I didn't say tunnels. I just said an underground parking garage, and you get in your car away from the public and prying eyes, and you get out into the street, and your driver takes you wherever you're going or whatever.
But they're not celebrities or like the president. They're just the heads of corporations.
Yeah, but
prior to this, they weren't in jeopardy.
But the plebes, the people. If I were a CEO, is what I'm saying.
If I were a CEO, money. Oh, that's not fair.
That's fucked, man.
That wasn't doing that.
What the fuck?
It wasn't doing that. If anything, it's on you for immediately going there.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who I'd want to make genuinely. No, do you know who I want to make afraid? Is the people that don't believe the shit they peddle. You know, like politicians and that like tell you to be afraid of things that aren't real issues. Be like, no. You want to know what afraid is?
Sure.
It's this.
Sure, yeah.
Because you're not going to douse Pierre Poilievre in fear gas and he'll be like, carbon tax. He's not gonna he's not gonna see carbon tax.
No.
I doubt he's even gonna see like something racist. He's gonna see like just something. He'll be like a birthday clown or some shit.
Sure, yeah.
I just want to make something like that.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah. What about you? Who do you want to make afraid?
What's a good answer?
What's an uncancelable answer?
Yeah, the immigrants. No,
no.
Yeah, I'd want to make afraid. I mean, yeah, the answer's good. I think probably like the head of Fox News or something. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Although that
Are
almost
they
feels
already
like
afraid?
it would make them double down. Yeah.
Yeah,
It depends on whether or not you think they are legitimately afraid of the things that they peddle.
That's the problem. Right?
That's the hitch.
Yeah. Because you don't want bad people to be afraid.
Because if they're legitimately afraid of you and you double down, I think you would make it worse.
Yeah, this is the problem, right?
But if they're not, then you're just making people afraid and be like, stop your shit. And then maybe they would because they felt real fear.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Tough question.
I guess anybody who was
actually no. I've got a good answer.
Okay.
I just put it into the supply of a random fountain drink machine and just see who gets afraid.
Jesus Christ! Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah. I had a Mountain Dew and then I saw the earth open up.
Jesus Christ! You said a fountain.
A fountain drink.
Oh, I thought you said like a drink from a fountain, not like a.
Oh, I meant like a fountain drink machine.
Oh,
but that's I could just be
then
a
it's
fountain.
yeah.
But it has to be a Mountain Dew fountain.
Yeah, I'm just like
yeah. You know, like when you go to Italy and there's like
I know, the
a Mountain Dew fountain.
Yeah. A Mountain Dew fountain.
That's a good idea.
All right, let's leave Instagram and head on over to the doc score.
Fuck. Hang on. Doc scored. You can hear my score. Doc scored. I am old Chris. Doc scored. I'm the king of doc scoring.
Did you see that thing on TikTok that was about the...
I sent it to you. If it's about the tomb of Saint Nick.
Yes, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
Fucking, I was like, that wasn't... He's not even a real guy.
They found Santa's fucking grave in Turkey.
I was like, that was a bunch of different things put together.
I know, but you know what's going to happen next. Someone's going to put on his pants and then they'll have to be Santa.
I mean, truly, yeah.
Looks like this guy fell off the roof in ancient times.
It's like, but the roofs weren't even that high. It was just one thing.
Scott Calvin's roof wasn't that high.
I mean,
he slid down the roof. He fell at most one story.
It was a 2-floor.
Yeah, but Santa slides down the roof and then falls off the thing. So he's only falling for one story.
I guess.
And that killed him. He lands on his back in the snow. This Santa is fucking weak.
Maybe he had bad health, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
it seems like a setup. Like he bit a cyanide capsule and then went, whoa, and like slipped off.
Or he like hired a hitman.
Yeah, he hired Scott Calvin to wait outside at night.
Yeah, and then Scott Calvin got on an electric bike and drove down the street. From Almure, who asks.
Yeah, I think it was the Arose Such a Clatter corporation.
Yeah, each bullet had jingle, bells.
Honestly,
Holly.
The idea of it is horrifying.
But it's the coolest fucking thing ever.
It's like a movie.
Yeah, it's the coolest.
There are words on the bullets.
I know, and the more that we learn, the cooler it gets, to be honest.
There's it feels like a comic book in real life.
And he's hot. Like,
is he?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
okay. yeah. That was part of the thing, which is like the thing that got him away was that he was like flirting with a fucking like.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Because
the details of this fucking thing. I can't believe this is the runner for DocMas.
I mean, if not this, then what? The whole thing was the only face shot they've gotten of him was that he was in a hotel and he was flirting with the concierge, and she was like, well, "Let me see your face," and so he pulled it, and he's got this big fucking smile, and he's so hot.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh yeah. The other thing I saw, and I still haven't figured out if it's true or not. What I was saying on one of the episodes was like that the gun he used was like this super rare gun that was like. Basically, like a spy gun that like
the shit.
Oh, it's the coolest fucking.
So
thing.
It's definitely like a professional.
I kind of think
right?
it is. Yeah, and he had a little like a girl with him that he had to protect.
Did he?
No, it was like the professional.
Oh, I see. Leon. The professional. Yeah. Very good.
Yeah. Little Natalie Portman was with him.
Yeah. It was Jean Reno. Jean Reno did this.
God, I would fucking like forever love that man. Anyways, Amir asks, fuck, marry, kill, Darkseid, Steppenwolf, and Doomsday.
Oh, got it. Well, I mean, let's assume that you can. You got to kill Doomsday. I don't want to marry or fuck Doomsday.
I want to fuck Doomsday.
Really? Doomsday's your fuck?
Uh-huh.
I think my fuck is Darkseid, because we know it's functional. He's got kids and stuff. It's functional.
Mm-hmm.
I think you fuck Darkseid. When Darkseid comes, it like goes out and then zigzags.
That's fucking incredible.
The Omega Cream.
Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and then I guess you marry Steppenwolf. You know, he's part of the royal court. He's Darkseid's uncle.
Yeah. You
could sort of just like live on Apocalypse as sort of part of the family.
Sure.
And fuck his nephew, I guess, in my version of it.
Yeah. That's chill.
Yeah. So sorry, you want to fuck Doomsday?
Yeah.
That seems like a mistake.
Doomsday is the like, look, everything is temporary with Doomsday.
I mean,
right?
the thing with Doomsday is when he comes one way, he can't come that way again.
Yeah, we have to get real experiments.
Constantly searching more and more extreme.
Which is why fuck him once, right?
Sure, right.
But also, yeah,
Got to get in early too.
Yeah, he wants to destroy everything. He's not a long-term guy.
Sure.
And I want to kill Steppenwolf because he's the least like important of the three.
I mean, that's true.
So it's not.
That's
worth
why he's
it.
fine to marry, because you could probably just usurp his power.
Yeah,
Use him to get in the foot in the door.
No, I want to be. I want to marry Darkseid. I want to be
Wow.
I want to be his lead
Wow.
alongside.
You want to be Mrs. Darkseid.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Feels like
He's Richard's side.
He's a family man.
Yeah, well, yeah, true.
You know, it's important about lineage and all that kind of stuff. I'm just so upset that I could never.
He's
sire.
open to adoption.
Yeah, I could never sire his child.
Yeah,
I would try. But yeah, we could adopt.
Yeah,
feels like we just could build something together.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I want to get fucking annihilated by Doomsday.
yeah. I want to be of no use to Darkseid by the time that he gets me.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah, that's good.
Good Lord.
That was the last question. We'd love to eventually hear from residents, but before we do that, I've got to.
The ending is a segment.
Did I do it for the Doc Squared?
Yeah, you did
okay.
that one.
Fuck, are you fucking kidding me?
Tails again, baby. These are real fucking read flips.
That one was fine. I did one read flip.
No, but I just mean like the outcomes.
Oh, sure. I'm like, no, it didn't go flying in a direction I couldn't find.
That's not my fault.
How is it not your fault?
It's the coin.
It must be.
I'm not. Hey, I lost upwards of 80 cents in your old house.
Yeah? What did I lose?
I think we both had a difficult year. They were also 80 of your cents because I'm pretty sure I didn't bring any.
Absolutely. We'd love to hear from you residents eventually. Reach out to us through our various social media platforms.
We're Dr. DC or Dr. DC Podcast on all of the different platforms.
Also, if you want even more content from us, you can subscribe to our Patreon.
That's right. Go to patreon.com/Dr. DC. There's a $1, $5, $7 level. They all give you access to the Doc Squared, our amazing Discord fan community. And at the higher levels, you get bonus episodes, bonus rewatch series, all sorts of fun stuff that helps to support us.
Also, if you like what we talk about here, you might like what we talk about on Ghostfacers.
Yeah, Ghostfacers is a supernatural rewatch podcast. We go through every single episode of the CW Supernatural. We're almost done with season 10 at this point, and we talk about real world monster lore, behind the scenes stuff about the show. It's a grand old time.
That is it for today. We'll see you tomorrow.
Adios.
Qui quo.
All the superheroes, they always fight for what is right. Live with danger and adventure, they are men of might.